a new client, another client. He just got scammed $20,000. He had bought a car online. The car never showed up. And he's heartbroken. It's been months and months. And then he called me the other day and said, hey, the car I bought that never showed up, that I got scammed on, just showed up online again. Can you help me?
Wow. We actually have an experience with that.
Exactly. So I referred him to our legal counsel who helped us last time. And they're going to try to help him get his money back.
Which you can.
We did it. I mean, we were part of that. We had to do a lot of hoops and report it. And I mean, I give you a lot of credit for that because you hopped in and were able to contact their bank and like notify them. I remember we were all over it because it was over $30,000 and it wasn't even our money.
So for some background, we were buying a Tesla for a customer. Do you know exactly what kind of Tesla it was? It
was a nice one though. The pictures were great. It was a Tesla Model 3, red, black interior. It was posted on cars.com and it was in Colorado. Yes, I remember. And my assistant at the time actually was the one who helped find it. One of our, she was able to source it, make contact with the seller. It was actually a private individual that was advertising on cars.com. And it was very elaborate. The scheme was very elaborate. They actually said, oh, the car is actually listed on eBay. It just expired. The posting just expired. Since we already agreed to terms, she said, oh, we'll repost it to eBay for you. And I'll send you the link. So they actually post the vehicle to eBay, send us the link. And I did a lot of research before we even checked out. I was like, I've never bought a car off eBay. Oh, it's eBay Motors. eBay Motors is, safe. Like we can't get scammed basically. So I looked into it, read their policy, just like I do with warranties and stuff, read all the verbiage. I'm like, wow, they really protect people when you're buying a car on eBay Motors. If you don't receive the car or you don't receive the money, eBay steps in and makes it right.
Yeah.
So I felt pretty good about the purchase. And I looked over, I went through and pretended like I was going to buy another car, looked at the whole process, the page, everything. I'm like, okay, this matches up. They sent us the link. I didn't look at the URL in depth, which I think you noticed. It was mirrored eBay purchase identically. They replicated
almost exactly,
except for the URL,
one dash or something like that.
Yeah, it had everything. It said eBay. Everything looked legit. And then the car never showed up. And we're like, wait, this car was supposed to be here, this day, and we tried to contact the seller, nothing. The car was taken offline.
This was before also AI was big where you could build a website super fast.
Oh yeah, this was
elaborate.
This was years ago before AI was even a thing.
It was very well done, identical. The whole checkout process. It must have taken serious development to do it, to make it look like eBay like that.
What was crazy about it is, we bit the bullet. We gave up the $35,000 for the client.
It was for a client, and it was our mistake, and we
made it right for the customer.
We made it right with the customer, but we were out $33,000, and it was a
learning lesson.
Yeah.
And then how long did it take? It was a year.
It was months.
It was a while. We forgot about the money. We had actually.
It was around Christmas again.
Yeah, it was around Christmas, and all of a sudden, I remember Marcus calls me. He's like, "Bro, guess what?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You're never gonna believe it. What's the best thing that could possibly happen?" And I was like, "Huh?" I was thinking. I was like, "This could happen. This could happen." And he's like, "The Tesla money." I was like, "What?" He's like, "It just hit our bank account." I was like, "You're joking." You're joking. Yeah, sure enough, we got every dollar back.
It was through Truist. It was through Truist, and we called a bunch, and we got it. We found out that the account was already under suspicion, and that it was not. Then we flagged it. I think it could have been already flagged, So
Yeah,
like,
it's
people,
kind of seemed that way, huh? When they talk to the
like, but
bank.
it's funny when you talk to them because I thought Truist, I had never heard of Truist at the time either, and I thought maybe Truist is a scam too.
Right, yeah.
The way they're being so opaque about their policies or like the information. I know they're like, you know, a bank, they're supposed to protect things, but it was it sounded like they were
Like in on it almost.
yeah, like being kind of shady, but to their credit, you know, they rectified it.
And who knows? I mean, I would love to have
It's
been
a-
behind the scenes with everyone who was involved. Did the FBI have anything to do with it? I know we had to report it to them, local. Like we had to do a lot of stuff to make everything happen.
It wasn't just for us. That website, that kind of setup, it was not just for us. It's probably worked quite a few times.
No, I know the car got posted again. So
Really?
the car was posted again. Eva Lonnie, my assistant at the time, she came to me and she's like, "Hey, that car's up for sale again." So when our client came to me and said, like, this is like a repeat of it. And what's crazy is like you would didn't think that with eBay, right? And it wasn't eBay to be fair.
It was not eBay.
It was not eBay. They mirrored it and it was brilliant. And I always said if somebody that smart and that creative put their mind to use for good, like they could make changes in the world. Like they could build their own company, fortune. Like that was very well done.
I wonder how much money they're making doing this.
I don't think any at this point. If we were able to get our money back, I mean, they must have reversed. And
Maybe
looked
they
at-
have a few bank accounts or they have a few.
true or different.
Could be a
who
whole
knows?
web.
Different layers. Yeah, different layers. So who knows?